Recently, my video about the Daft Punk Discovery hoax has gotten quite a bit of attention. I didn't expect that it would bring in so many viewers in such a short amount of time. I want to thank everyone who watched the video, and I'd also like to thank all the new subscribers. If you haven't seen that video yet, I'd recommend watching it in its entirety before watching this video. I'll leave a link to it in the description. Anyway, since I posted the video back in December, a few new pieces of information that pertain to the beta version of the album have come to my attention. A couple of days after I posted the first video, someone pointed out the source of the funk loop used throughout the track, Pure Stupid. It was sampled from S.O.S. Society of Soul by Matsuki Matsubara, released in 1983. Speaking of Pure Stupid, a commenter told me that the vocal snippets about tranquilizers were sampled from an old TV show called Dragnet. The name of the man supposedly speaking is Jack Webb. Shout out to YouTube user Zumadog for bringing this to my attention. He wasn't able to identify which specific episode the snippets were sampled from, so I turned to Reddit to see if anyone there could identify it. A moderator told me that they don't think it's from an episode. They think that it was either a fake imitated voice, or that it was taken from a PSA or commercial they did. I watched a couple of clips from the show, and Jack Webb's voice does sound similar to the one in the vocal samples.
Maybe we do, son. Don't think you have a corner on all of virtue vision in the country, or that everybody else is fat and selfish and you're the first generation to come along that's felt dissatisfied. They all have, you know, about different things, and most of them didn't have the same opportunity and freedoms that you do.
Fact. Tranquilizers are drugs. Don't abuse them. Case closed.
If you are able to identify where exactly the sample is from, please tell me and I'll add it to a pinned comment on this video. Also, another YouTube user pointed out the source of a different vocal sample from Pure Stupid. The sample that says, let's go, 1, 2, was taken from an episode of Schoolhouse Rock. For those who don't know, Schoolhouse Rock was an educational series of cartoon shorts. Let's have a look at the sample.
Ready, Pop? Yep. Ready, son?
Mm-hmm.
Let's go.
Let's go.
1, 2, let's go.
Let's go.
1, 2.
The next newly discovered sample is from the track Daft's Groove. If you remember, I joked about one part of the song sounding like processed sneezing. However, that particular sample is actually of someone saying the word acid. This makes sense considering that Daft's Groove was also released under the name Acid Dub. Though, to be honest, I thought the whole processed sneezing line made for a funny joke. The source of that sample is the track This Is Acid by Maurice. Before I close this video, there's one more thing I'd like to mention. I think the beta version of Aerodynamic was taken from a vinyl record and isn't one of those FL Studio tracks like Vietnam or Turn Out the Sound. You can hear some slight surface noise during the breakdown. This leads me to believe that the track itself was released before the hoax happened, possibly in the late 90s. But as of this video's creation, the real name and author of that track is unknown. I will add a pinned comment if I learn that info.
Scream! Scream for daddy!
That's all for now. Thank you for watching, and I hope you enjoyed.